Hello and welcome to Fashion Lifestyle Magazine, the Celebrity Chat. We have another celebrity today with us, Ritika Rai Chowdhury, joining right in the middle of me and Richa. The show is all about talking to celebrities, bringing celebrities to Fashion Lifestyle platform, to all the followers, viewers, and readers. Over to the magazine team for introducing Ritika Rai Chowdhury.
Ritika Rai Chowdhury, a professional makeup and hairstylist. And she's hails from Kolkata. She comes from a very simple and humble background, and she always had interest in the glamour world. Initially, after her graduation, she had various thoughts regarding her career, whether to be a dancer, model, and she even gave some competitive exams as well.
Okay.
Today, she is living her dream.
Tanvir, can you please repeat because the voice disappeared from my system?
Ritika Rai Chaudhary is a professional makeup artist and hairstylist. She hails from Kolkata. She comes from a very simple and humble background. She always had an interest in the glamour world. Initially, after her graduation, she had various thoughts regarding her career, whether to be a dancer, model, and she even gave some competitive exams as well. Today, she is living her dream of a professional makeup artist.
So, Ritika, where are you based out of?
I am based in Kolkata, sir. Kolkata, West
You're based
Bengal.
out of Kolkata.
Yeah.
And what sort of makeups do you do? Are you into wedding makeups? You're into
I do
events?
the
You're into.
bridal, party makeup, creative. I learned all these from the institute. I've learned it from HI, which is based in Mumbai. And I completed my course. I left because I wanted to do something in my own town, make it in my own city, and then the- make my the world.
I think there's some Ritika. We can hear you. We can understand what you are saying, but your voice is not that audible because your
Very, very low. Ritika, can you come closer to the screen because it seems your voice is very, 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 very on a low
Volume is
volume.
at the top.
okay. Please continue. We'll see if
So I do party makeup. I do creative. I I've learned all these. Want to learn more about airbrush makeup because we only had airbrush. I want to learn more about this as I proceed in my career. Work with many people. I call it 12 to 14. And there were amazing experience to work more now lockdown own state due to the current situations. And once I believe that once the lockdown gets over, I'll get to start work again and work with many people and polish my skills.
so. How did you thought over this? I mean, why makeup artist?
As Tanvi already mentioned that I always wanted to be a part of the glamour world. So I thought of becoming a model, but then I thought, okay, I don't have the height. I do not have that looks of which I can be a model. And makeup artist, being a girl, I'm always interested in makeup. My sister always helps me to choose the different kinds of makeup. So this field like pushed me, it made me curious. So I wanted to learn more about it. So I started looking for good makeup artists. I've gone to few institutes in Kolkata, but that somehow the course did not excite me. The fees were okay, but the course somehow did not excite me. So I thought of looking good makeup schools all over India. Then I heard about this PHI, the Bollywood Hollywood Fashion West. My father goes to Mumbai for his work, so me, my sister, my mother, along with my dad, we went to Mumbai. I went to the academy. I had a talk with the head, and then and there, my father paid the fees, and I joined the institute. My started in the month of February, 10th February, but then it got discontinued due to the pandemic. Then, of October, I went back, completed the remaining classes, got my work, started working from this year's February.
We can understand in bits and pieces
Yeah, but it's not
because
audible. The voice keeps breaking, isn't it? The voice keeps breaking and it's very, very
because
low. Tanvir, didn't you check the audio before because the voice keeps breaking and we can't hear what Ritika is saying? entirely.
The testing was okay because I could hear the voice and my voice was also clear.
No, now
Now
it's okay, but suddenly, while you're talking, it starts cracking, and we can't hear
now
the
it's
entire
fine
sentence.
you, because we could understand what you are saying, but it's very important that your voice everybody should understand, all the viewers. Yeah. So maybe so we could understand that yes, you wanted to become a makeup artist because you wanted to come in the glamour industry. We could also understand that Mumbai, you got your course done from Mumbai, where you started last year, but because of pandemic, you could only finish by last year end, right? I hope I have.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
Okay. So please say something.
Ma'am, I cannot hear you. Like it, I missed the part what you said.
So I'm saying, please continue. You were saying something.
In the month of Facebook, there are many groups of makeup artists and models. So I got all my work from there because in Kolkata, I have no one to help me, who will help me to get the shoots. Like my friends who are in Mumbai or who shifted to Mumbai after the course got over, the head of our institute, Mr. Vivek Bharti sir, he's helping them to get shoots. At least he has contacts of big celebrities or good models. But over here, I have no one to help me, so I'm helping myself own, and I have done 14 shoots till.
Wow. In Kolkata itself.
Yes, ma'am, in Kolkata itself.
So if you can hear me, Ritika, I mean, in the situation of COVID, I presume even Kolkata is in a lockdown right now.
Yes, sir, it's in lockdown. For the next 15 days, we are in complete lockdown.
So last year when lockdown happened, Ritika, we spoke to a few makeup professionals, and they were trying to innovate newer ways of bypassing this pandemic situation, that if it drags on for a bit too long, obviously you cannot hold on to your work, I mean your business, because the weddings are on, and some of the things which are absolutely necessary, they have to be done. I mean, we saw those small scale weddings happening, Ritika, isn't it, even during pandemic, with gathering of 30 or 50 people or
Yes,
100 people at some places, different scales at different places. So the makeup professionals, Ritika, were innovating, they were finding newer ways to reach out to customers while following the COVID protocol. So is there anything that you have invented, you have found out, either if it's digital, online, or even if it's physical, I mean any new protocol which you have thought of that you would probably implement in this situation?
sir, I'm planning to start my own classes because, as you know, everything is in complete lockdown, and it's not possible also to hold a practical class. In makeup, it's basically practical session that the
Yeah,
teacher will the student
exactly.
in front, and you will be able to teach. And people who take online, they are already a much more experienced, they're already in the industry for the past 2 to 3 years or even more. But for me, someone like me who has just started his career in the industry, has just worked with few people with the well-known model, plan to start my own classes, but based on skincare, because I have good knowledge about skincare. And these days, I don't watch TV. I either watch makeup tutorials, makeup videos, hairstyling videos, and gather my knowledge, increase my knowledge about skincare. And I have my notes, which I've already got from the institute. So I go through them, I read them, and at least this will help me to start my own classes about skincare, because I'm not that yet pro in makeup and hairstyles. I believe because I'm just still a beginner. I have more to learn. So I'm planning to start my own classes based on skincare, and I post my work pictures. I comment on others as well when someone is posting a picture. So in that way we interact. We get to know that how they have done the work, what are the tips and tricks, what are the techniques they have followed. Then me that how they've done it. So we share. I'm very much active in my Instagram profile. So over there I do, and then I learn more about skincare also, and as well as there are many well-known makeup artists. Like I even take trips from my trainers as well, who have taught me in my institute. So in this way, I'm trying to gather more knowledge, and I'm planning to start my own doing classes based on makeup and hair, but then I thought that so many people taking classes, and students might not want to come to me because I'm not that experienced in the field. I have just started. I'm just done shoots for the past 3 months. So no one will might want to invest their money and come to learn from someone who has just been in the industry for the 3 years. So at the time, I could.
Ritika, but आपने जैसे बोला nobody would like to invest money into somebody who is new. So even the Meenakshi Dutt now or Guneet Virdi now has started somewhere back where they used to be beginners and they were able to cope up because of their excellence, because of their innovation, creativity, and of course their confidence. I feel the Ritika which we are talking about now, since from this chat show you have a celebrity tag, you can actually bring in clients, and I'm not only talking about people who are doing, they're getting their bridal shoots done or something, but something which will make you earn. Confidence in a person actually makes it go a long way, and that's what we are trying to do through this chat show too. That doesn't matter you are new, doesn't matter it's been 15 months, what matters is your confidence, what matters is the way you do it. क्योंकि हर किसी की हाथ की कला अलग होती है, हर किसी का तरीका अलग होता है, एंड तभी इतने मेकअप आर्टिस्ट होने के बाद भी सबके अपना एक फेवरेट मेकअप आर्टिस्ट होता है. अगर किसी को सिर्फ एक ही बंदा होता पूरे वर्ल्ड में तो सब उनसे कराते, बट यू हैव सीन that people are mixing, people are trying to get their makeup done from new people because they have new ways of doing things. Don't you agree?
I agree because according to me, my ways like जितने मैंने shoots किए हैं, they all simple, subtle eye makeup because I myself don't like heavy makeup. I feel a good base. First, prep the skin well. Do a good flawless base. A simple, subtle eye makeup with a bit of highlighter and kajal and gold lipstick. Because in all my shoots, I've done this only, and I prefer to do that only. But I see that at my way is a different because the other makeup artists with whom I worked in shows, like, I've done one fashion show where I took part as a makeup artist. There are other makeup artists as well. I've seen their work. They believe in doing heavy, bold looks, which were brilliant, but I prefer in doing simple makeup looks. This is what I believe. And yes, absolutely right that people obviously want to work with new people as well. But in my city, what I have seen is that many people in classes. And according to me, I bit more of knowledge in the coming 2 to 3 months, I'll be able to take care of students at the time. And this is what I want to be a teacher because the kind of training which I have got, I want the other people also to get it.
Okay, that sounds interesting. You know, Ritika, a part of me in person comes also from the world of economics. So I was in touch with some, big. This is, I mean, you'll be the right person to answer, and I'm sure this will be of an interest to you also. I've been in touch with a lot of cosmetic companies. You know, companies like Max internationally, OPI. I mean, I've been following them. I've been watching their results in the world of pandemic when, you have a mask covering your face, and this mask is going to remain when you come out and open. Although I don't agree with some of the developed world, they have removed masks because they are vaccinated. I mean, this the virus is very smart. It can change its bhesh and vesh, and it can hit you again. So I really don't support. So I guess, I mean, in India we have learned the lesson the hard way. We are still learning, in fact. So I don't think masks are going to come up. So I was watching the results of a lot of these cosmetic companies who are finding it hard to sell makeup items which come below the eye. So up to the eye, it's fine, but when it comes below the eye, I mean the lip colors, everything else basically which is below the eye. So what, as per you, should be the strategy both for makeup professional and for a cosmetic company, that if we have to cling on to this mask for, let's say, next 2 years, so, when you go out in public or to a public event, a function, a celebration, you have made up the person, but the person is compulsorily required to wear a mask. So, what do you think should be the best strategy in the given situation as a makeup professional?
They should make, they should or tell more to get transferred to the. But yes, I have many from MAC, from Huda Beauty. They say that they are smudge proof, but once I wear them, I can see that the lipstick gets easily transferred. No matter how much I dot the lipstick after applying, every girl or woman will agree to this particular point. Or they can invest with more lip balms, which gets easily absorbed in the and don't get transferred easily to the mask. Because nowadays, even I start because I have wearing lipsticks at my house since I'm not able to go outside, and if I step outside for the bank or to go to the market, I wear lipstick and obviously I wear double mask, but then I see that the lipstick gets transferred. So I believe that the cosmetics company they should start making lipsticks which are actually not easily transferable to the mask and
No, no,
foundation.
Ritika, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me interrupt you there. My question was slightly different. I agree. I mean, you can make a lip color which doesn't get smothered over the inside of the mask, and then it's very difficult to wear because if you put the same mask again on your face, you might end up smothering your face with the lip color. My question is that you see, I mean, imagine you've done makeup on somebody, and the person wears a mask, obviously to step out, where you've done your full makeup. Now, what happens is for pictures and for photography and everything, you have to take the mask off. Or suppose there is a marriage, there is a wedding, and for some ceremony, for a few seconds or for a minute or two, you have to take the mask. So what happens? What the cosmetic companies told me was that when you're fully done your makeup and you take off the mask, so the mask tends to take off some of the makeup. So what happens is that the top part of the face and the bottom part of the face, suddenly the tinge changes because I mean there's a makeup here, but then below this, because the mask has already wiped off some of your makeup, which is not there. So which is why people are hesitating to probably do a full face makeup. So my question to you was, what
Well,
strategy as a makeup professional should one think of to see that, I mean, if you are remaining covered for the next 2 years, then what happens to the, in fact, OPI, I'm sure you heard of OPI. It's a European lip color company. Over the last 6 months, they could not sell lip colors because they said, I mean, people wear lip colors only for a Zoom session or something, but you're not wearing it outside. So what should be the strategy in this situation? I'm just not talking about transferring your color to the mask.
they can have a good skincare routine so that their skin glows, so that they don't have to wear that much amount of makeup. They can go with good eye makeup, perfect brows,
Yeah.
and I guess a good skincare routine is what is more important, because what I have learned through this all my of 26 years age is that a good skincare routine is equally very important. Like if you properly follow a good skincare routine in the morning and at night before going to sleep, I don't think you need that much amount of makeup to make your skin glow. But yes, at the same time, it is also very important to choose right skincare products so that they don't damage your skin, that won't harm your skin. So if you follow a good skincare routine and do a good eye makeup, then a bit of mascara, liner, kajal, and I think that's enough to just step out, which we call a no makeup makeup look. In no makeup makeup look, we do not use that much of heavy makeup. We go with just a bit of foundation, maybe a bit of blush, not even liner, and just like a nude lipstick. So if you according to your question, I guess we should follow a good skincare routine and just go with the eye makeup, because I guess eye makeup is one of the like highlighter of our main look apart from the lipstick. I guess eye makeup is what people notice. So does it matter whether someone is wearing specs or someone doesn't wear specs? A good skincare routine to make the skin glow, and obviously perfectly and neatly done brows and a good eye makeup is enough. So we don't need foundation.
Perfect.
Also to add on, because I come from the modeling industry, I feel and I know that Sharad and of course Ritika must be knowing better that people now are using, there is a 24-hour spray by MAC which they apply, and
Okay.
there is no differentiation which a person notices if they remove the mask. So the color changing or something, when we talk about, the makeup is on the mask, the foundation part, that's something which they take care of. And thus there is a huge demand of these sprays, the setting sprays, makeup setting sprays, which are there in the market, where people are investing in, knowing that these masks are not going anywhere. In fact, Ritika, since you are into this industry too, you will soon see that people are now having fashion shows where they are wearing different kind of masks and walking the ramp.
Yes.
That's the next thing which I was also asked to do, and that's something which people are really investing. So Ritika, you talked about subtle eye makeup, yeah, but you know that, in this industry, already have done few shoots. You know that people have bold eyes, or maybe sparkle, shimmer eyes. So when we talk about such
Eye makeup.
scenario, people are using a mask. So जितना दिखता है वो सिर्फ eyes दिखती है. Do you think you will be, you know, making a change in that, in terms of being creative with the eyes, कि subtle की जगह मैं उसको थोड़ा highlight करके उसको अलग तरीके से करूँ? What suggestion you would like to give to people who are doing their makeup on their own, knowing that only this part is visible, knowing that you cannot do much because you cannot remove your mask outside, चालान है, अच्छा खासा चालान है, but otherwise, the eyes part is only visible. So what do you suggest, there for people who are going out or who are part of this industry?
Well, there are different kinds of eye shapes. Someone have hooded eyes, someone have droopy eyes. Our eyes are perfect eye shape, but most of the Indian women we have hooded eyes. Like I have hooded eyes to do makeup, but what I have been taught is that you first make a fake crease line and then do makeup. But yes, as eyes are the only visible, so we can go with bright colors, not with a light beige shade, a brown shade. We can do good smoky eyes, and smoky eyes doesn't always mean that we have to use black and brown. Like while I was in my institute, when I was practicing on my other fellow classmates, my trainer told me that you don't have to do smoky eyes only with black and brown. You can even like try and experiment with other colors as well. So I've done a smoky eye look, and that I really like a lot. So I would suggest that you should go with bold colors. And now I'm seeing that in Instagram that are creating eye looks which are almost similar to the kind of mask they can also do that. But I would suggest that go with bright colors. Like you can even also choose neon shades. But yes, before doing it is very important to know what is eye shape. It is very important to understand that because eye shapes vary from people. The Indian women they do have hooded eyes, but that, everyone have hooded eyes. Almond eyes are the perfect eyes, but yes, like in hooded eyes, it is difficult to make up, but you have to understand its eye shape as well before you start doing your own makeup. We can go with bright colors like neon colors are there, pink, red, but yes, and obviously you have to blend it well. And if you want to add shimmer, the best way to make the shimmer set is that apply fixing spray on your brush and then tap onto the shimmer so that it will just stay in place. But just do a simple subtle cut piece. In that way also the shimmer will go, because if we do not prime our eyes well with eye makeup, the colors won't be visible to anyone out there. It won't be visible to you as well. In selfies, yes, it might, but if you take pictures in proper DSLR camera or even with the front camera of your phone, the eye shade won't be visible. So first prep the eyes properly, know the eye shade, bold and bright colors are visible to people so that your eyes will pop. So once you take off your mask, you'll have a good look. At least खुद को भी आईने में देख के बोल सकते हो कि हाँ मैं अच्छी लग रही हूँ. Even if you haven't applied concealer or corrector.
Brilliant. So that was Ritika Rai Chaudhary. I think the best part was her advice on the masked ladies, that how can you still make up? You need to keep your skin toned. I mean, irrespective of the fact that the mask is damaging your makeup or removing your makeup or giving it an uneven look as far as the top part of the face and the bottom part of the face is concerned. So, Ritika, before we wrap up the show, we would like to know, where does Ritika see herself 5 or 10 years down the line? I mean, what are your aspirations? Where are you heading towards?
Next year, I plan to go to London School of Makeup, London, to learn more about this course. Like I've done all the research, which course
Wow.
go, timing, the course fees, and I've even consulted my father as well. Go to London. goes, because London School of Makeup branches in many other places. But I prefer London because it's one of my favorite places to. So next year I plan to go there. It's a 2 month course. The time I used to have in Bombay from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in the evening. And then I plan to be a teacher, which I've already said. The knowledge which I'm the best of the industry, I also want to give it to the other people also who do not have the capability to pay that huge amount of fees or travel to another city and be a part of such a good institute. Because makeup institutes, even in Kolkata, they do not charge less than 2 lakhs. I've been to two institutes of makeup in Kolkata. They do not less than 2 lakhs. Because many people have not even yet employed. So in this situation, it becomes all the more difficult to pay such a huge amount of fees. So if I learn from the best and teach students at a very low price, not even charge in lakhs, I charge in some thousands, honestly speaking, because I talk with my father about this also. Because I've made a plan that if I teach them, I'll be happy that they'll also be a part of the industry, because I get messages from many who want to be a makeup. I also want to work with you, make me shoot. But since now I do not assistant and I do not plan to have so, but train, I'll be very, because being a teacher is one of the happiest part, because I have seen my teachers how happy they feel when we work well with when the models, photographers, they appreciate our. So I'll be happy to be a teacher. Yes, next year I plan to what, but now everything depends upon how the situation goes.
Well, I'm sure it's going to go well. Richa, over to you for wrapping up the show.
So thank you so much, Ritika, and we wish you all the best. So,
Thank
ladies and gentlemen, it was Ritika Rai, who is a makeup artist and is looking to explore more while being part of India. She is learning through Instagram, and of course, her techniques is way different from the people we talk about. She has got brilliant ways of doing things, and Ritika would be leaving her Instagram ID and Facebook link on the comment on the official page of Fashion Lifestyle Magazine. Till we meet next week, thank you so much, everyone, for watching the show.
Thank
thank
you
you,
very much, Ritika. Lovely meeting you. Thank you so much.
thank you, ma'am.